An amazing lineup of new ideas and advances for your lab and tough analytical challenges. If you're looking for breakthrough solutions, you're in the right place. This is another Innovation Minute. We're here at the Thermo Scientific Technology exhibit with another Innovation Minute. Ian Jardine is with us, our Vice President of Research and Development for all of Thermo Fisher Scientific. Ian, talk to us about what's new in UV-Vis.
A few years ago, we invented an entirely new approach to UV-Vis spectrophotometry, and that is a micro UV-Vis system. It's extremely small, about half the size of an 8.5 by 11 page, but it has incredible sensitivity. The invention has been improved incredibly this year by a large increase in both sensitivity and dynamic range. So that's the main story. Plus, we've introduced additional sampling capability into the unit to make people feel much more comfortable in transitioning from the traditional cuvette type methods to our pedestal type methods, which allow the analysis of things like very high concentration or low concentration DNA samples, as well as protein samples in the biological community. So really a revolution for those folks.
So let's learn more about this radical advance in micro UV-Vis technology with the Thermo Scientific NanoDrop. We're with Philippe Desjardins. Philippe, tell us all about it.
Yes, this instrument is very unique in that you have two different modes of measurement that you can take. There's the pedestal mode. It's a unique retention technology in which you capture very small volumes of sample between two optical surfaces. And you also have an ability to use a cuvette as well. And you would just place the cuvette into this holder. To take a measurement on the pedestal, you simply take 1 microliter of sample and you place it onto the lower optical surface. Lower the lever arm, hit measure, and in about 3 seconds, it will take a full spectral scan of this DNA sample that I just placed on that optical surface. So here's the spectral scan. This is the DNA. The concentration has been calculated, as well as purity ratios. Now, for the rare circumstances in which you need to do kinetics, or if you would like to use microbial cell cultures, you can place the cuvette into its holder and take those types of measurements. So it's capable of doing all the traditional measurements that you would use a cuvette for, but of course you have the patent retention system if you need to take pedestal measurements. This is a very unique spectrophotometer because its dynamic range is enormous due to this path length change. Essentially, you can measure, for example, for double-strand DNA, you can measure as little as 0.4 nanograms per microliter, but as high as 15,000 nanograms per microliter. No other spectrophotometer has that capability, a dual capabilities, as well as this incredibly large concentration range. So you can take measurements in less than 5 seconds. You have this enormous dynamic range, and you simply wipe the optical surfaces, and that's cleanup. So in terms of efficiency, it's enormous for many different labs.
We're webcasting to bring you new technologies for sample preparation, sample analysis, and data interpretation. Learn more about our entire portfolio at thermo.com.